Friends, welcome to free online tech videos. My name is Ravi. In this video session, we are going to see about chattr command. So, this command is used to changes the file attributes on the Linux file system, which means that whenever you wanted to set some permissions, example say that I have one user and I set some permissions. Okay, let's example one file is there, I set some permissions. So maybe I applied full permissions for the file. Okay, 777 in the sense user and group and others also has a full permissions, but whereas I don't want to delete those files. Okay, still they have the permissions, but I don't want to delete the files. I wanted to protect them. Okay, so in this case the chattr is the command. It will change the attributes of the files, which apply the extra attributes to protect the files in certain cases. Like so many users are there, so suddenly they want to run some commands. Okay, like rm-rf, they run star something like that. Okay, but still I don't want to delete some files, unfortunately, because those files are maybe important and extremely important for our projects or organization. Okay, then how you can use them, how chattr can be applied the attributes to that files. Okay, so in this case there are three symbols which can be used. Okay, plus sign, which causes the selection attributes to be added to the files. Okay, the next one is the minus. Okay, it will be remove the attributes from the file. Okay, equal to in the sense along with the chattr command, if you use place, which will add the attribute to the file or the directory. Okay, if you use minus, which will remove the attributes from the file or directory. Equal to, which means that whatever the attributes are there, the attributes will be as it is, there is no change in the attributes. Okay, these are the symbols we use along with the chattr command. And there are some options. Okay, there are so many options in this, but most of the options in ext2 and ext3 and ext4 file system, they do not work. They work only for xfs or the other file systems. Okay, and they may not useful in the all the situations. Okay, but whereas we have a option. Okay, small a option, which will be for appending the files. Okay, if you apply these attributes, the file can only be appended, so that cannot be deleted or removed, or you cannot do anything on this. You can only append the text. Okay, so the next one is the capital A, in the sense thus capital A will, what it will do is that it will not change any time updates for that file, which means whenever you modified, if you update some file, it will change the timestamp of that file. But if you apply these attributes, it does not change the file at file time. Okay, it keeps the same one. Okay, if you apply small c option, which will compress the data of the file. So whenever you are writing some data to that file, so whenever it is pushing to the data, so it's compressed and stored into the file. Okay, and if you apply capital C, okay, so this one is the no copy and write, no copy and write. So there are another options also. There is also D option, so which is for no dump. Okay, you can also use capital D. Okay, synchronize directly updates. Okay, you can also use E option. Okay, this E option is to be an immutable. Okay, so there are so many things like this. J option also is there, T option also is there, but these all the options may not be used on all the situations, but most of the cases our options will be useful. Here is that, so small a, capital R and I is the options mostly used and to protect the files. How it can be protected in the practical scenario, let's go and see. Okay, so I'm just seeing here some files are there. Okay, before that, what I'm going to do is that chmod, I'm just changing the files of these this input data to be 777. Okay, so this file has full permissions to the all the users. So okay, read and write and execute, all the permissions are there in this file. Okay, so what I'm doing is that I'm going to apply a place a symbol, in the sense it can only be append the file, it cannot be deleted the file. Okay, so I'm applying this file here. So my attribute is applied, so you can go and lsattr that file, you can see that the attribute is applied or not. Okay, a attribute is already applied to that file. Now I'm just switching back to the other user. Okay, I have another. Okay, so this cannot be accessed because these files are created in root, right? Okay, now I'm going to do something like this: echo append data. Okay, so I'm just appending the data to this file. Yes, it's append input data, so you can see that append data. Okay, let's try to delete this file. Sorry, let's try to delete this file. I am into root user and I have full permission, so it is saying that cannot remove input data operation not permitted, which means that you can only append the data to that file, you cannot delete the file. That is called as an append mode is to be applied on this file. Okay, let's take another example, is that example I. Okay, what this I will do? Okay, I will do as an immutable in the sense this is also applied that permissions, and you can also delete the files, you can also apply to the directory or the files. Let's example say that I am just changing these permissions of this command 777, I just changed it. Okay, that is a directory actually, so full permissions. Now chattr and apply I bc test. Okay, and another file I am just using maybe I may apply the file permissions to file 1. Okay, if you try this file to remove, so which says the permission not permitted, in the sense that it cannot be able to remove, the operation is not supported. Okay, let's try on this directory. What is saying? The permission denied and cannot be deleted, which means you can protect the files. Okay, lsattr, you can check it out that attribute is applied or not. Okay, it's not applied, right? No, it's applied because it's in a directory, it's not shows lsattr directly. You can use -d option to see that directory attributes which is applied or not. Okay, again you can remove the attributes by looking at -I am doing for file 1 and I am trying again now file 1. Oh, the file 1 is deleted. Okay, and you can also apply the files permissions recursively on the directories, in the sense if you apply the permissions to the directory, that permissions will be applied to the all the files within the files. You can see that here there are the so many files in this 3 files in this directory, but these are not applied. There is only for the directory only it is applied here. Okay, now what I am doing here is that chattr capital R plus I, and you can just bc command. Now you can see that lsac list out. See, it is applied to the directory and it's also applied to the inside of that files. Okay, this is the chattr command. If you want to remove, you can just do -r minus, and you can see now lsattr removed. Okay, lsattr -d bc command, it's removed. So like this you can apply the attributes to the using the chattr command, and you can get files and directories are protected against the deletion. Okay, there are other attributes also, like the c, s and u attributes are not honored by the file system like ext2, ext3 and ext4. Okay, file systems because the kernel version is more than 2.5.19 and later those options can be supported, and the file system can be not, the file system is not ext2 or ext3 or ext4. The file system may be xfs or different file systems. Okay, there is also, you can use the journaling option. J option is only useful if the file system is mounted on ext3 and ext4. Okay, so this is about this attr command. Change the attributes of the files and directories and protect them whenever you want a important files. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.